After what? Finish high. On a high pitch, probably more apt to do what? Finish at lower or flatter. That kind of makes sense to me. But I don't really go into it in a whole lot of detail, to be honest with you. I'd much rather get them to this spot and in tight, and wherever they finish, they finish. If I see them doing this too soon, I might have them hang on with two hands for a while, just so I can see this move and in tight and everything working together. And if they're letting go in foul territory with the bat, they start letting go. Here's what I mean. I'm in fair territory, I'm in fair territory. Okay? Now I'm in foul territory with my hands. I can let go. I do not want to let go too soon, and here's why. Pitchers are starting to pitch in again because there's a new pitch called the cutter. And pitchers have got the hang of it. Okay, so now instead of just a two-seamer running away, they're cutting balls in on hitters. If I go like this and I finish and I let go too soon, you tell me when I'm going to hit that inside pitch. I'm going to get blown up. I'm not going to get to it. If I catch it, I let go in foul territory, I can get to that pitch easy. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind as we're going along. Someone asked about where your weight is after your swing. Where would you say your weight is as you finish your swing? Over your backside. Yeah. And same thing? Same thing? Yeah. And the way I explain it is I want basically your head to be over your back knee. Okay? You'll see kids like this. I would rather it be here, over my back leg as I finish. That means I'm behind the ball, I'm tight, I'm compact, and I'm there. I start to do this, okay? I got to now hit the ball out in front. Okay, I really want our guys to stay on this back leg. And my back leg is starting to throb. I'm doing it the right way. What about your back foot sliding forward? I'd rather it stay in place for those same reasons. The more it starts to slide this way, the more what? The more your contact point has to be out in front. Okay? And just, again, common sense there. The more time I have to see the ball and make my decisions back here, the better I'm going to be. Okay? Any other questions before we go into the next area? Feel free. Right now is a good time. Yeah?
It's been a long time. We were talking about A-Rod in the morning section about mental approach and how we guess. What did you do to kind of fix that? I know it's not a
No, for a week. For a week, I said, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to stay on the fastball regardless of the count, regardless of what he's thrown you. I want you to sell out on fastball. And let's see how this week, and I'll remind you before I bring it back, we're staying on the fastball. We're staying on the fastball. Probably the best week he's ever had in professional baseball. Okay? And you know what? We didn't have one called third strike on a fastball. Not one. I said, isn't that amazing? Because people, you could see that he was guessing. You could see a fastball right down the middle. And if I'm guessing off speed, and someone throws a 95 mile an hour fastball, guess what? And then one of you guys is throwing a brick at the TV, and then I'm getting a letter in the mail that says to the hitting coach Kevin Long, and I open it up and he said, "What's this idiot doing?" He's guessing. You're right. He was guessing. So we're trying to fix those, and he's pretty much sold. He had a home run against Fuentes, playoffs. You know what the count was? 0-2, fastball. Hit a home run off Joe Nathan in the bullpen. Any idea? Fastball. Hit Brad Lynch, who's got what? Nasty slider. Remember what happened when he tried to throw the fastball by A-Rod? Homer. These are the things that he started to do and got me excited because they were all with what? 2 strikes. Because in the past, what would you think guys would do to A-Rod? They'd get him on this and then throw him a fastball because he started looking for what? Curves. So that's kind of how that process ended up going. Great question, though. But it took some time. It took some time, and then it took me stepping out of my boundaries a little bit and really making sure that I was staying on top of him on what he was doing at the plate and every at bat, so that we could kind of gain on that process. Anything else? All right. That's this one. Overstriders. Okay? Guys that overstride. So many times we'll put something in front of their front foot. Okay? We will put something. I actually liked what we did earlier about having a little, and I wouldn't make it a 5-foot drop off or a 4-foot drop off, but maybe a little incline. And again, I'm just, thinking on the fly here. If there was something that went down, maybe that's a good idea to stop overstriders where they couldn't get too far out there. A lot of times, guys will stick down, they'll have an extra bat, and they'll stick that bat right out in front. I wouldn't do that a whole lot because I don't want them stepping on it and maybe turning an ankle, but our guys are pretty good where they can keep it in front of them. But a lot of times they'll put something down so that they can feel, how far that stride's getting. And again, let's go back to basic stuff. If we start with no stride and then add on from there, usually it starts to come pretty quick. Okay? And you know what? Overstriding's not that big of an issue anymore.